What was that I heard you say? It's Vlogtober day 31? 31? We made it to the end. How did that happen? I'm not sure about you, but I feel like October has just whizzed by. I think I blinked and missed it. 31. Can't get over it. Anyway, it's our last day of daily vlogs together. So, of course, I want to say a huge thank you to anyone who has watched. Whether you've watched one vlog or have been here for the whole 31. I really appreciate you keeping me company on this slightly madcap adventure that is Vlogtober. I have got some more packages to share with you today. I feel like this week has been one of the best post weeks ever. I had that amazing package from Caroline. I had the packages from Ellie and from Angela and Andy for the prizes. And today I got not one, not two, but 4 packages in the mail. This never happens. So I'm going to quickly share with you what came my way, and I have to confess, I don't know if it's just being at the end of Vlogtober, but these all made me tear up for various reasons. So I'm going to share those with you, and then we're going to make some yarn. Of course we are. Right, packages in no particular order. I was lucky enough to win a prize in the Knit Tea Retreat quiz night last Saturday, and my prize was 2 skeins of Chimera yarn from River Knits. What an amazing generous prize from River Knits. I was able to go on to the River Knits website and pick out a colour of my choosing. They had this amazing colour called pumpkin, but it may surprise you to know I did not go for that. I decided to go for 2 skeins of their lichen colourway, which are these lovely greens and browns, and this yarn is just so nice. It's 4-ply yarn, 195 metres to 50 grams, 100% blue faced Leicester, spun and dyed in the UK. So thank you so much to Becky and Marcus of River Knits for donating this prize, and of course once again thank you to the lovely Jenny and Zoe for hosting the amazing Knit Tea Retreat weekend. And I will put this away for a little while and then ruminate on what to make with it. Isn't that gorgeous? That's the lichen colourway from River Knits. Whilst we are chatting about the Knit Tea Retreat, I made one marketplace purchase at the virtual marketplace last Sunday from the lovely Jenny, who is Owl About Yarn. And Jenny had a retreat special colourway called Turning Leaves. So I purchased a skein of yarn and some fibre in that colourway. So this is 100% superwash, high twist, blue face Leicester, 365 metres to 100 grams in the Turning Leaves colourway. Amazing. I love this so much. Jenny has a fabulous new logo as well, which she launched just before the retreat. So that's Owl About Yarn. All the links will be in the box below. I also got 2 braids of her BFL Rose comb top, non-superwash, again in the Turning Leaves colourway. So here are my 2 lovely braids of that fibre. So yeah, that was package number 2. And then I had 2 packages from friends. The next one is also Knit Tea Retreat related. So my lovely friend Jeanette messaged our little chat group. We all got a skein of Owl About yarn in the Knit Tea Retreat goodie box, and I got a lovely skein of blue yarn. And Jeanette messaged to say she'd got a sort of orangey peachy colour. Would anyone want that, because she wasn't going to use it? So I said I'd happily swap my blue for her skein. So this is BFL Boo, 80% superwash blue face Leicester and 20% bamboo, again dyed by Owl About Yarn for the Knit Tea Retreat. And this is the colourway that I swapped with Jeanette. So this arrived today. Lovely, gorgeous, gorgeous, love it. So yeah, lots of naughty yarns coming my way. But not only did Jeanette send me her skein of yarn, she completely spoilt me with this amazing project bag. These glorious colours. They match really nicely together, the orangey sort of peachy bits in the bag. Thank you, Jeanette, you are so kind. And on top of that, Jeanette, honestly, Jeanette sent me a shawl. Look at this, how gorgeous is that? Absolutely beautiful. Stand on tiptoes to show you because of my weird camera angle, or I could just move the camera, but then you see the messy room. No, let's go back to the original. Oh, thank you so much, Jeanette. I do not have the words. And the final package that I received, completely out of the blue and unexpected, and how it actually got to me, I have no idea. Let me just show you this. I don't know if it's our crazy Welsh weather, but you can't see the address on there at all. So how the postie knew it was for me, maybe it's because the label says yarn. Maybe all the local posties know if the package says yarn, it's for that crazy woman at Station Terrace. But I received the most amazing collection of items from the lovely Kelly. Kelly is Cat's Eye Collective over on Instagram. I'll link her below as well. As I say, I'll link everyone below. And last year I sent Kelly a sort of scrappy advent box as a bit of a surprise. She is over in Canada, and she sent me this gorgeous card with an amazing note, and I won't read the note because that will definitely make me tear up. But inside the package were some absolutely amazing, thoughtful, I don't really have the words, gifts. So I'm just unpacking everything as I'm chatting to you. So let me show you some of the sweet treats first. I got some lovely chocolate, and I've had Peace chocolate before from Kelly and from Erin when they've sent me packages. I got some lovely maple candy, and I love maple flavour. So that's amazing. And this tin is so cute. So when the maple candy has been eaten, I will definitely keep this tin for stitch markers. And then let me show you some other bits and pieces. Got some tea from Stash. This is Christmas in Paris. This is definitely one I have never tried before, so I'm looking forward to trying that. Cocoa shells, peppermint, lavender, chocolate and vanilla. Sounds absolutely delicious. A fabulous pin with a moose on it. I love that so much. So yeah, I put that on one of my project bags. It says Cape Breton, I think. Glasses on my head. I could put them down to read these things, but hey, I am in denial about my old lady eyes. And also a lovely, glorious orange mini skein and some beautiful fibre for me to spin. Look at that, that looks amazing with all of those colours shot through. So I shall look forward to spinning that up soon. Thank you so much, Kelly. And then to the handmade goodies, which are just completely blew me away. I have a little gnome for my collection, and I'm pretty sure I saw this over on Kelly's Instagram a little while ago. So yeah, I was so thrilled when I opened up the package to see this little cutie sticking out of the package. Oh, so cute. Thank you so much, Kelly. Not only that, but she sent me this amazing pouch with a cute cat pull on it, which I could take off to use as a progress keeper. And then she's embroidered great big woolly hugs on there. Oh, see, can't keep it together. Isn't that just the best. Just amazing. I still haven't shown you everything in the package, but Kelly's husband also made me a newt from a picture that I posted over on Instagram, and it's painted or etched, I'm not sure, onto this wood slice. Isn't that just amazing? So yeah, I just literally have no words for the kindness that that folks show here. The Yarn and Yarns YouTube channel might not be the biggest channel on YouTube, but and I might be a little bit biased, but I think our Yarn and Yarns community is the best community. You continue to just totally blow me away, and I make the videos here because I enjoy doing it. I never expect anything, but the kind support and love that you guys continue to send my way, in the form of packages, amazing comments, you liking, you subscribing the videos, it just never ceases to touch my heart in the best way. And I'm going to stop chatting now because I don't really have the words, and I am probably about to blub on camera, and we don't need that, so cut. Right, I've taken a moment to compose myself. I've also shoveled in one of those delicious maple candies, so you'll have to excuse me for that. But we're going to make some yarn. So I took some footage a couple of days ago, which I'm going to pop in now if I still have it. Hopefully I haven't deleted it, and then we shall come back to today. A couple of weeks ago I spun up this little sample from some lovely fibre that was gifted to me by the lovely Kathy, who is Mountain Pearl, a lovely member of our Yarn and Yarns community, and I'm going to hopefully knit this up into a gnome for our Vlogtober make along, but I wanted to find some other autumnal kind of colours to go with it, so I'm going to maybe have an attempt to do a little bit of blending and mixing on my hand carders, to make another little sample that I can spin to go with this. So I thought I'd take you along and we'll see what happens. So I have this amazing box of samples that was a gift to me by my lovely friend Mandy. I've dipped in and used just a couple of bumps of fibre, but there's tons in here, so I thought this would be the perfect thing for having a rummage in to find some more autumnal kind of colours. So I think I'm looking for oranges and yellows and reds to pair with this mini to give an autumnal vibe, but I might check out some browns and things like that as well. We'll see what we've got in here. Let's have a delve and we'll see. So I can spot a little bit of orange in there, so I'll put that to one side. I'm going to pull them out in a bit. I won't try not to do too much crinkling. I can see this gloriousness, that's definitely in the play with pile. There's some sort of greeny yellow in there, so that might mix in nicely. Oh, I can see this huge scrumptious bit of orange and red. Maybe that would do just to spin up without blending, but that might be slightly cheating because I wanted to have a little bit of a play around. So I might put that, because that's quite a big chunk, I might put that to one side for another day. There's some, these look like silky bits. That's gorgeous, isn't it? That sort of mustardy colour. So yeah, I think there are some possibilities in there. Ooh, straight away I can see that gorgeous yellow and some orangey yellow up there. There are some more yellow bumps lurking. They look lovely. They can go in my definite pile as they're already out of the box. It's got some nice browns, but that's quite a big chunk, so I might save that for another day. Nice little selection of oranges and yellows in that corner. Oh, that's lovely with a little bit of purple in. Yeah, okay, let me pull some of these out of the cellophane and we'll put a pile together. This is my little pile of fibres that I've pulled out to play around with. Lots of orange, a little bit of yellow, some red, and out of this sort of what I think might be some sort of silk fibre, I've decided to go with the brown. Thought I might mix a little tinge of brown in amongst those yellows and oranges. Hopefully that will look quite nice. So yeah, the other day I got as far as picking out my bumps of fibre, and then I ran out of time for recording. And this is what I was going to take to, well, I took my carders and the fibre down to the beach the other day, and then we had that amazing rainbow, and I still didn't make any progress. So as we're on the last day of October, today is the day I'm going to mix up those fibres, and we're going to spin another little sample of yarn to get knit up, hopefully into a gnome for our Yarn and Yarns Vlogtober cowl prize. I've not really done this before, other than I added a few bits of sari silk to some natural yarn to make a bit of a mix up. So I don't know how this is going to go. On the floor in front of me you can't see, but I've got all of those bumps of fibre that I picked out of that sort of mixing box that my lovely friend Mandy sent me. Hi again, Mandy, thank you so much. You are amazing. I'm so excited to get to play around with this fibre today. So I'm just going to grab a few bumps and start laying up a little bit on my carders. As I say, I have no idea how this is going to go, but put in a bit of orange on there. We'll mix in some yellow. I'll add in a little bit of that silky brown. This is quite strange. It feels a little bit like hair. Might strip a little bit off that and just add in a few strands. I feel like this is not looking sort of orangey red enough, so let's grab a bit more orange to lay on top. And then I'm just going to mix these together with my carders. I have whipped up a few fluffy inept rolags. It's been a while since I've used the carders, so I feel like I'm not really in a rhythm, a bit out of practice. My rolags are a bit misshapen. What do you think? Suit me? Don't worry, this yarn is going to be thoroughly washed before it gets knitted and sent to anyone. Right, so I'm going to take these down to the e-spinner and we shall throw them on and spin them up, and hopefully this will make us enough yarn to make the other half of a lovely fluffy gnome. Right, so it's spin time, and I'm taking this amazing 3D printed bobbin from the lovely Caroline and her husband Robert. I'm going to take that for a test drive. I've already put a little bit of fibre on it just to make sure that everything was going okay. So I'm just going to sit and spin up my rolags. There's quite a few sort of like lumpy, bumpy bits in these fibres, so I'm not expecting them to be the smoothest of yarns when it is finished, but that's a-okay. We love a little bit of texture in our handspun, so let's do this. dangles are finished. I've been working on the lovely 3D printed bobbin that Caroline sent to me, and yeah, I'm really pleased with how these colours have turned out. I think they look very autumnal, and I think the yellows that I put into this second blend will match quite nicely with the yellows in that first sample that I spun up that was gifted to me by Kath. So I think I'm really pleased with the fact that this little gnome that I knit up and send out as our Vlogtober cow has got lots of Yarn and Yarns community love in it. These fibres were sent to me by the lovely Mandy, and then that bottom sample from the lovely Kathy. So I think that's just going to make this gnome all the more special. Given that we're losing the light, I know it doesn't look like it, but it's getting pretty dull and grey outside. Up here in my craft attic is always a little bit brighter than everywhere else in the house. I think this will be the last time I get in front of the camera today, so I shall wrap things up in terms of the chatty stuff, but I'm going to wind this off into a centre pull ball and then ply it up. So hopefully there might follow a shot of the finished mini skein. I hope I've spun enough. It's always a bit tricky to tell on these jumbo bobbins. It looks like there's no fibre at all, but yeah, hopefully it'll be enough to make a gnome body. So yes, I'm going to sign off. It's going to be a little bit strange for me waking up tomorrow and not having to put up a video. I really enjoyed it, but it'll be quite nice to have a little break from the editing and uploading. The recording bit's always fun, but the editing was always a little bit time consuming. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple of days off, and I'll be back with you next week for my usual schedule, which will be our weekly chat on a Tuesday about what I've been making, and then maybe one other video in the week depending on what I have time for, just about something random that I wanted to chat about, but usually fibre related. So hopefully I shall see you again soon. Until we do get to spend time together again, I hope you get to do some of the things that you enjoy. Thank you so much for following me through Vlogtober. Great big woolly hugs to you all. Bye for now.